The Villages looks like a dream until you read the fine print and the asterisks. It's not just the rising amenity fee, it's real costs that nobody tells retirees. The lifestyle add-ons you don't see on tour. The small hidden costs that add up over time. Because that beautiful Florida sunshine comes with the price tag. And if you're smart with money but still chasing the lifestyle, you need to see the little extras, the numbers they don't tell you about before you move here. So quick question for you. What's your monthly number? The line where lifestyle stays fun, but your money still lasts. You're going to want to grab a notepad because by the end of this video, you're going to want to reassess your numbers and know the 3 red flags to catch before you sign on to buying that house. Here's the published baseline many folks see when touring. For typical homes, the monthly amenity fee is $199. The sewer often lists around $40 and the water is $30 to $60. The gas and electric are around $100 to $170 depending on the home size. Insurance is about $120 to $155 and property taxes shown are $232 to $478. And a development district assessment that's bond plus maintenance plus fire, it's roughly $215 to $385 a month. The brochure even totals things like $964 and up to $1495 per month before internet, lawn care, pest control, and other services. Looks tidy, right? And predictable, but that's plus sign that you see after the total. That's where the real story lives. Let's open the curtain on the executive golf, which is free. But if you use the golf cart on executive trails, there you can expect a trail fee. And championship golf also has a priority membership of up to $800 a year. The per round fees are between $30 to $50, $60, depending on the season that you're playing in. And the golf carts themselves have insurance, there's tires, and if there's electric, the batteries need to be replaced as well. Some residents, they carry only liability insurance to keep the premiums low, but you're still going to have that line item. If you're looking for a pool, if you're a pool lover and just have to have a pool, you are going to have to budget for the chemicals or hire a service person to do it for you. Which one would you do? With having a pool, there's possible insurance increases and property tax bump as well. And there's higher electric bill for the pump or the heater. These are costs that are usually overlooked when considering a pool. It's the cost that no one talks about. Then there's your utility split, right? You don't expect that. There's the potable water and separate irrigation water. So that's 2 lines and 2 bills. The irrigation surprises a lot of newcomers. You end up paying more money for irrigation water that they use outside than the water that's inside, like the dishwasher or the washing machine. And another one is the home and lawn care. Even without HOA add-ons, you can plan for lawn to cut and trim. There's fertilization, there's pest control, there's palm trimming, there's power washing, filters that need to be replaced, sprinkler head repairs and other sprinkler repairs. And many homeowners allocate a few thousand a year for just routine upkeep. Some examples of this would be mowing a lawn up to $50 a month. There's pest and fertilizer up to $50 a month. And the palm trees, the palm tree care, that's also adds on. And also if you're for the fitness centers, if you go month to month, they can charge you $47.50 per month or $388 per year if you prepay ahead of time. Yeah, you would think that the fitness centers would include and be, it'd be included and it's free of charge with the amenity fee, but they aren't. So that's another surprise that people don't talk about. And then there's restaurants with taxes, so 15 to 25% in tips at the restaurants. And then there's the clubs, if you like clubs and movies, and then travel. And yes, the drinks add up, $8 up to $20 each. And for many, healthcare is a reality. There's Medicare. It's not set it and forget it. There are budget deductibles. There's co-pays and prescriptions, plus dental and vision that aren't fully covered. With insurance and taxes, the published examples show that there's property tax ranges and insurance estimates, but both can swing with home value and storm seasons and even coverage choices. And there's a hidden cost that no one talks about, which is called MRFI. If you buy in a certain area in the Villages, it may require flood insurance, which brings the cost up higher. Then there's the bond and assessments, right? There's a reality check for you. The older neighborhoods may carry lower bond payments, such as there's one example, it was roughly $145 a month on a $23,000 bond over a course of 30 years, while newer areas can be close to double of that. So we're talking about $300 a month potentially, but you definitely need to check your parcel to find out the bond. The bond is not so much of a surprise, but it's very important that we incur those costs and put those in the spreadsheet. Some residents argue the marginal cost to enjoy the Villages above what you'd spend anywhere else. It can feel like pocket change. One commenter pegged it's near like $7 a day in their case, and your mileage will vary. But it's a fair counterpoint. And before I get comments about me hating the Villages, no, I don't hate the Villages. I live just 40 minutes away. I would come here often in the past because family lived here. So no, I don't think the villain is the Villages, and the Villages isn't necessarily bad. People really like it here from what I've heard. The Villages is the world's largest retirement community. It's a 55 plus master plan community that spans across 3 counties in Florida. So that's Sumter, Marion, and Lake County. I've lived in Lake County for the past 12, 13 years, and visiting the Villages has always been a pleasure. If you've ever heard of the rumors of the Villages, it doesn't exactly live up to the reputation it's given, with a bunch of rumors that are headed. And even Vice made a documentary on it, that it's like a college campus, and all they do here is golf, booze, and guns, which is not entirely true either. So here's what I promised with the hidden costs cheat sheet and the 3 red flags to catch before you sign. You got to do a parcel lookup. Find out what's the exact development district assessment with the bond, plus the maintenance, plus the fire on that lot, and the ranges do matter. The second one is for the water split. Ask for last owner's irrigation versus potable bills for a summer month, so you could compare the costs and just make sure that they're feasible for your budget. Then there's number 3 for the golf reality. Decide now, make a choice, whether it's just executive only or you want to do the championship member plus seasonal rounds. The price is $800 a year plus $30 to $50 per round, and then the potential trail fees for using your golf cart. So, the Villages, I know, can be such an amazing place if you see the whole bill. The brochure totals are the appetizer. Your life adds the entree. Don't abandon the lifestyle. Just make sure that you engineer it to fit yours. And I'm Krish D'Errico, a real estate agent. I'm just passionate about helping people turn their retirement dreams into reality. And I do this by helping finding their perfect place to call home. Now that you've seen this video about the Villages, don't stop here. Check out this video right here. And I will break down without all the sales fluff. And if you're extra curious, you could even join my newsletter for insider tips to make your retirement everything you've ever imagined. Because remember that it's not just a retirement, it's a lifestyle.